What's up, everybody? This is your host, Adrian Thomas, and welcome to Sports Culture, the show where sports and independence collide. And today we're going to be diving deep into one of the greatest sports talk shows of all time, which is SportsCenter. SportsCenter is best known for talking about the biggest news that are happening in the sports world, and is considered a great source for sports entertainment and great acknowledgement. Now let's jump right into the analysis. The first thing we're going to discuss is how the show uses its knowledge of material. They use important statistics for specific athletes on various topics. For example, they use stats from current games and compare them to other athletes. They also apply play-by-play breakdown to discuss the athlete's performance. Here is an example on how these plays are broken down on SportsCenter.
So this is going to be the sudden eyes. Now, as I play this against LSU, I want to go to start with the tailback. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs is the tailback, and he's going to run what we call a halfback option route. He's got three options. He could sit, he could break in, or he could break out. Now, that guy is really what we say, number one. We want to do everything we can to get that person the football. Now, Jahmyr is going to read this outside linebacker right here, okay? We're running off of leverage. I just told you you can go out, sit, or break in. So he's got outside leverage. So the out route, that would be a dead thing. He's going to either have the option now of hooking in or breaking in on an angle route.
This clip demonstrates how plays are broken down through film. These facts explain how the show is connected through the use of its resources. The next point in our discussion is how the show is organized effectively. It starts off by showing highlights from certain games, and then the anchors present what they think about the outcome. In addition, they introduce different segments which are led by many analysts throughout the sports world. Some good examples of these segments would include Top 10 Plays and SportsCenter Featured. In some cases, SportsCenter would narrate about the personal lives of athletes, such as injury and mental health problems. The organized content is a way of how the show demonstrates punctuality and storytelling. The third point in our topic is how SportsCenter exemplifies great presentation skills. Most analysts on SportsCenter would develop nonverbal communication to help connect with their target audience. One way they can accomplish this is through eye contact, because it can help enhance their focus and improve their credibility. They also provide visual images and clips so they can illustrate what is being discussed throughout the segment. This demonstrates how the show uses presentation skills to entertain the audience, as well as persuade them to partake in many sporting events. Next, we will talk about how the show uses creativity to keep the audience interested. They showcase their creativity by establishing humor and connecting it with cultural elements. For instance, take a look at this clip from a campaign called This is SportsCenter.
It's hard to find an expert more dedicated than John Clayton. He's the consummate pro.
We'll see how the 4-3 and the cover 3 work together.
John Clayton with the latest.
Thanks, Dan. Take care.
From the NFL, Drew Brees answers the $100 million question. Rejuvenated Alex Smith talks about
And whenever we need a brilliant insight, he's available at the drop of a hat.
Hey, Mom! I'm done with my segment!
This commercial creates humor by developing a contrast between John Clayton's personality as an analyst and his teenage-like behavior. Using creativity to establish humor is a great way to keep the audience engaged, as well as connecting with their interests. And finally, we will discuss how the show uses great timing and participation. The way SportsCenter uses timing is that they divide the content into different segments in order to maintain a constant pace and keep the audience on point. This would ensure that they could fit enough information within the necessary time length. In terms of participation, SportsCenter showcases many sporting events ranging from high school to the professional level. This could prove to be a great benefit to the community as well as other cultures from around the world. So as explained earlier, timing and participation are great virtues when it comes to developing great sports media. Overall, SportsCenter has been the best source for sports entertainment due to its organized structure and its creative ingenuity. It also manages great timing as well as expanding its horizons to many sporting events. That's all the time we have for today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. This has been Adrian Thomas, and I'll catch y'all next week on Sports Culture.